Do you know what Peter said in 1 Peter 5:2? Feed the flock of God, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. Do you know what that means? Okay, now we can see it. Filthy lucre means sordid gain, shameful gain, dishonest gain, unclean profit, mere pay, out of greed, greedily, or want to get more and more money. You know why I'm saying this is because I have been misinterpreted by other leaders. Even they read my motives, what I am doing now. Maybe they were thinking about this text, you know. But if you're going to understand what I am doing, there is no such thing as sordid gain in what I do. There is no that shameful gain. This is not shameful. This is not dishonest. This is not unclean profit. It's not for the sake of pay because I am not paid by Adventist, Highland Adventist Mission. Out of greed, there is nothing to be greedy about here, or greedily, or want to get more and more money. There is not among 70 Adventists that we get more money because the system is different. You know, tithes and offerings do not go into the pocket of the pastor, but they go directly to the mission and even to the higher level, like union, division, and general conference. And so I want you to understand properly before you misunderstand me, because I do not do what other people think I do. You will see in here that I am really, my intention is really serving eagerly, willingly, and voluntarily. I'm doing voluntarily because I am not anymore salaried by Talent Adventist Mission. So just because of my love to help God's work and God's people, I'm doing this because this is how God wants it, according to the passage in different verses, according to NASB. Because this is how God wants it, and that's what God wants you to do. What is it that God wants you to do? Okay? Now we will understand this from the context that it is according to the will of God, according to New American Standard Version. So what is the will of God in here? Okay? Now if we read Luke 19:13, it says there, occupy till I come. Now that is from the King James Version. Occupy is literally translated from the only occurring Greek word pragmatiomai, which is most English translators translated as conduct business, do business, attend to business, trade, invest, or put this one to work, which means let money work for you instead of you work for money. So that is the meaning of occupy till I come. You will see that in the context, right? So what is the context? So I wanted to take note of the immediate context. And in Luke 19:11 to 27, it talks about the parable of the coins, according to ISB, or the parable of the 10 minas, according to BLB and NET. It teaches about willingness to take risks in using what God has given us. And it's the parable passage of Matthew 25:14 to 30, which is about the parable of the talents, which teaches Jesus' disciples about making good use of what God has given them. This parable is about investing as one of the activities of the wise and faithful servants, according to Matthew 24:45 to 47, as they prepare for the destruction of Jerusalem and as they endure to the end, which is Jesus' second coming and the end of the world. You will see in the passage in chapter 21:12, there are a lot of characteristics of the one who will endure to the end. And one is being faithful and being wise in the use of resources, that is money, time. And they are the ones that God has endured. And how do we do that? We understand that we are to use 100% of our income for God's glory. Why? Because He owns our income. He owns everything according to Psalm 24:1 and Haggai 2:8. He owns our money. And so how much is to be used for God's work? Some people think it's only, 10%, whatever you do in here, look at that. Use all for the glory of God. Here, wait. We use all, how much? How much? All for the glory of God. What is God's glory? Now, we already know in Deuteronomy 8:18, okay? I don't want you to tell me or think of me as making this out of context, like piecing text together. We piece text together because of the principles that relate to each other, not that the context relate to each other. So in Deuteronomy 8:18, it says, you do not forget that it is Yahweh our God who has enabled you to become rich. Be careful. Our purpose is not to become rich, although it's not bad. Because Paul said, those who want to become rich, they fall into a trap. But look, he does this because he faithfully does what he solemnly promised our ancestors that he would do. So that is the idea in here, that God is, he has promised that he would, for his work, that he would do, that is his work. And so the wealth is to be used for God's work. Okay? So if we understand that from that perspective, I think that's very clear, right? Do you understand that idea? So the question is, how much of your income is for God's work? Well, God expects 100% return of investment based on Matthew 25:14-30, based on the story. And so as we understand in there, we're going to budget it. How should we budget God's money? Well, based on the principles of the scriptures. Now, we understand it has to be at least, we will apply the 10-20-70 rule. I will not talk about this one because we talked about this last time when I was invited by the Central Zone to young people. But let me just talk about the 70% today. This is the spending system that you can generate asset out of that, and that can be used for God's work. So this morning I had a meeting with that, already finished. And why are we to do? Remember, we are here as a giving system, which is for eternal investment. We have the saving system for our emergency, especially this time of COVID-19. And we have the spending system that can also generate assets. So all of them can generate asset, either temporal or eternal, based on what God wants us. But to me, if you look at Ecclesiastes 11:2, invest in 7 ventures. In 8, why? Because if you put all your eggs in one basket, you will be in trouble, if you put it in one basket. But I cannot accommodate this time, like having 7 or 8 investments. For me, that's too much. I'm so busy with my work. So daily work with me, my main occupation, plus one for investing or saving, and another one for your spending system. That's enough. In other translation, it says several ventures. So not exactly 7 or 8. You can do if you want, but my time is very limited, so I can have only 3. One for occupation daily, which gives me monthly income and work permit, and another one is the saving system. This is the one we have scheduled this afternoon or every day, especially in the afternoon, because morning is for the leaders. And we have the spending system, which is every Sunday and every Wednesday, like this. Today is Sunday. We just finished this morning. And so I'm inviting you to consider this one, to invest in several ventures. Do not invest in get rich quick scheme, because according to Proverbs 13:11, they will just disappear. Do not be in a hurry. Okay? Now, you might be thinking, right? I want you to guard your mind. The Seventh-day Adventist Church actually has investments in several businesses and stocks and bonds both short term and long term. And if you understand that carefully, they also invested in this. They withdraw the investment in weaponry. Okay, that's the wise thing to do. In other words, the General Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church is exactly following what the Bible says about investing, about Ecclesiastes 11:2. Then why not you? Why not me? Maybe because you have some misconception, or maybe you have some prejudices, some biases that when the word business comes to mind, it's about money making. I want you to open your mind and study more. It is because of lack of information that gives us, misunderstanding. That is why I wanted to review my video on this Christian leadership. But what I'm going to talk today is I don't have time to go over it today. It's because there is not enough time. I would rather, if you miss the information this morning, okay, let me go over it, okay? If you missed the business preview this morning because maybe you were not aware or you were late to get in, okay? Now, this is one of the businesses or investments. This is not exactly investment. Investing of your time, yes, but this is purely business. It's one of the businesses which is very legit because it's a member of DSA or DSAP in the Philippines. I want you to go to the website, dsap.ph. Any business which is not a member of that, and it is of this kind, it might be a pyramiding or network, working with you think is illegal. But this one is already more than 60 years of existence. And so it cannot be a scam. But I want you to open up your mind because as you saw already, the General Conference of the Seventh-day Adventists has invested in several other investments and even businesses in stocks and those other kind of investment instruments. And so whenever you are invited by me to go into this meeting, I want you to follow these guidelines. Logging in here with your name, _ my name, and your location. But the one introducing here is Dr. Eileen Nepomuceno. And what you can see in here actually is just a tip of an iceberg because I'm just relaying to you the information which is fully given in during the preview. So what I'm giving you now cannot do justice or cannot justify, cannot give you the full information because this is only from my perspective and based on the slides. So maybe you will get only about 50 or 60% out of this, or maybe only 1/3. So the 2/3 should be when you see it for yourself and you get in there and you listen to the speakers and in here. So let me show it to you anyway, even if it is not exactly the way it is presented here. So it was Mr. Mike who presented it to us this morning. What are you looking for? That means, what do you need? Do you need more time or do you need more money? Take note, money here is to be used for a noble purpose. It depends on you. Money is neutral. But for me personally, it's to be used for God's work. And I want more time. It means I want more freedom of time. And I want more freedom of money. So I can do more for God's work, especially when you are abroad. It's not easy when your income is under your work permit and you're limited by your work. And so I cannot maximize easily God's work. And so I need both freedom of time and freedom of money. Yes. And so what else? Yeah, I need the funds for God's work. Travel. I need to travel only for missionary purpose. Family. Yes, because my family is with me. I want something for my family because we are preparing for Christ's second coming. Yeah, it's the freedom that I want the most. Hope. Yes. We will give hope for those who need hope. And rewards, I don't need rewards. More on this. God's reward in his kingdom is even a lot better. Now, this is giving us digital platforms in many ways, as you can see here on the screen. And it's very simple, as I said, 10, 20, 70 rule. Out of that 70% of your income for spending, there is a spending system. So this is what I'm introducing you, is a way of a spending system that if it is not exactly 70%, about 70%, or should I say, depending on your budgeting, your spending, your budget for spending should return to you some asset, that is money back into your pocket. And that is, for example, if you buy anything and you pay for that 100%, okay, actually that is normally, usually from the manufacturer is only about 40%. Why you're paying 100%? What happens to the 60%? They go to the wholesaler, that is 30%, and retailer for another 30%. That is rough, not exactly, all right? So it's not very wise, is it? Because it goes to the one, the markup. But we can cut out the share of the wholesaler and retailer, and we can go directly to the manufacturer or a group of manufacturers. So we can get the price, manufacturer price. Isn't it wonderful? Yes, very wise, right? And so now how do we do that? This time we do it on the internet, all right? If it is business, you can do it through online buying, okay? If you don't like to do marketing, all right? Because, you know, the word marketing to you might mean like, what? Am I selling online? You don't see me selling. You don't see this group selling. It's just a word in here that those other digital platforms are doing an online marketing. The good thing here is that this group of manufacturers they are the ones marketing online, and this is an online powerhouse. You know, the powerhouse in front of me is a light that gives me a lot of power, so you can see my face shining. And so this kind of company, a group of manufacturers, is just like a powerhouse. So I want you to see it's Amway. Why Amway? I know what you're thinking, right? You might be thinking of it as direct selling, a direct, like you'll be selling, you know, as I said, I'm not selling. They are not selling. They're very professional. They're doctors. You think these doctors keep on selling Amway products? No way. That's why we have a system to do it, okay? Before you think of Amway, that, oh, I know Amway before, I want you to open your mind rather than thinking it the way you think of it based on the information you get from somewhere else. Why don't you continue listening to this one? So you will really understand. Okay, so you don't need a wholesaler and retailer. Once you direct to the company, I mean, you directly buy from the company, you have a discount of 20 to 30%. So that's money back into your pocket. Okay, let's just summarize this one, because it's just like buying television. When you buy television, you don't need to go into the detail. How was the diode made? How was the screen made? Nah, you cannot buy the television because you keep on asking the detail in which it is not a part of the short plan. Okay, so it's enough for you to trust, for example, that TV that it is working for many, many years. It's just enough to trust that Amway has been working for decades already, and that if you direct to the company, directly connect to the company, buy from the company, and there is a return of the money that we spend for the company, and the possibilities are in here, either an extra income of $100 to $200 monthly. It's up to you. It can be like $50,000 per year. It's up to you. In this level, you can have free trip already, or you can have like $100,000 per year. It's up to you, or $250,000 per year, or limitless. There's no limit in this kind of company. There's no limit as to the kind of income. It's just up to you. All right. Okay. So this is the presenter's website in Amway. He has this drink. We call this energy drink. Look, I have this energy drink with me. In Thailand, because I bought this in Thailand, it has 1,000%. Look at that. It has 1,000%. This is vitamin B12. Research vitamin B12 on Google. You will see it's against Alzheimer's, dementia. It gives you sharp mind, you know, red blood cells, a lot. It will even protect and boost your immune system, okay? This is my energy every day. And in the USA, their version of XS is 4,900% of vitamin B12. Can you imagine that? A lot of vegetarians, you don't have vitamin B12, they get sickness, diseases, okay, not just cancer. All right, so that is very important. It's a big thing to remember. Look, I'm not selling, okay? I'm just showing you. I'm not selling because the idea here is a spending system. You spend money back into my pocket every month. The way I spend, the more I spend, the more I have some money back into my ATM through Casicorn, okay? And so this is it. Some of the products of Flagship, the best, one of the best products. There are more. Imagine there are more. We have nutrition here, energy drinks. That is the one I'm talking to you about. And we have vitamins and mineral supplements. A lot of them, the best supplements in the world. We have weight management. We have fragrances, you know, for beauty, makeup, skincare, a lot more. In other words, there are more than 450 exclusive products that you can use in your home to maximize your budget for spending. If you don't want 70% of your budget for spending in here, it's up to you. Before you buy somewhere else, buy from here first because they will give you money back into your pocket every 16 or 15 of the month, every month. So it's very wise, you know, as a steward, as God's steward, it's very wise because our money is not ours, it's God's money. And so there are more. This is just samples of the 450 products that you can maximize at home. You have some body care products, lotion, shampoo, a lot of them, you know, for your personal hair. I don't need that one. I just need a shampoo, a lot of them. Oral care, a lot. You have air treatment. Well, you want to clean your air at home, maybe. There's also for the car, okay? Anti-COVID. Cookware, you know, some people, they pay 100,000 of baht in here. You don't need that. It's the same quality. You have dish, drops for your kitchen disinfectant, a lot more laundry. These are just some. Water treatment. Imagine 450 products. These are just some of those products, okay? And we have some partner stores. If you are in the USA, we are a partner. This company is a partner of Apple, Bank of America, Best Buy, Expedia, the Home Depot, AT&T, Athleta, this best friend, North Face, Microsoft Office, Under Armour. It depends. So it depends on the country, okay? In Thailand, there are other partnerships. But I want you to understand what Amway is all about. And we have some facts about Amway. Can you imagine this Amway company is, okay, it is $8.4 billion business. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. It means it will not easily go down. With top financial ratings in 100 countries at least and territories. Can you imagine? If you think that the company that you know, oh, this very good company is only one scientist, two scientists, and they keep on talking and, you know, bragging. This is not to brag. This company has more than 900 scientists and 84 research and development laboratories worldwide. It's a giant company. It has 1,100 global patents and 900 more are pending. You see that one? It is a 6,000 plus acres of certified organic farms, and you can see in here, all right? And it's the world's largest company of its type based on 2019 sales. It's the #1 worldwide. Now you don't say, oh, is this very expensive? Look at the revenue. It means it's reasonable and for general consumers. It means there are a lot of buyers because it has a lot of revenue worldwide. No risk, low cost opportunity with 100 days money back guarantee. It means legit companies will give you money back guarantee. Okay? All right? And 180-day, 100% customer satisfaction. You can just return in 180 days. Example you don't like? No questions asked. It's okay if you don't like the product. So they are focused more on the quality of the products. Look, let me tell you that I am not making money when I invite you because legit companies do not make money from inviting, okay? So you make money when you buy. from the company. That is the idea here. And I make money when I build a large organization, when I buy from the company. And also, there are a lot of ways. There are 23 ways that you can make money out of the company. But it's not given in here because it's too much to discuss. You can understand that one later on. But I want you to understand that Amway business is not questionable. And in here, Amway is at the middle of this business trains, at the middle of an online marketing, because Amway is the one doing it. I'm not doing it. This group is not doing it. Amway is the center of online marketing, technology, and global outreach. It means we have this global online business using this global technology and a global outreach in more than 100 countries. So Amway is at the center, and it is number one. And you will not be ashamed. You will not be ashamed to claim that it is the best company in this industry. Okay? And so even right here in Thailand, we have this here. Look, the leader of this one in Thailand is from the USA, Matt's family, where we have the 40-year legacy diamond, Peter and Barbara Matt. They've been in the business for more than 50 years already. Can you imagine that? It's been 40 years of celebrating as a diamond and above achievement. And what it means to be a diamond, actually, it means it's a level in which you have freedom of time and freedom of money, that you can easily maximize your time and your resources for whatever purpose, especially for God's work. So we are here, the son, Tom Matz, very proud of Crowns, Peter and Barbara Matz. Over 40 years of double diamond. It means before double diamond, even before that, almost 50 years in here. This time when it was said in 2019, now 2021, it means already 50 years of a diamond club, of being a diamond, you know. All right. Okay. This one is written in Spanish. All right. After that. So you will see that our mentor, our expert mentor, is really an expert in more than 50 years already. So there's no trial and error method that you want to do your own, because you just follow them. You just follow, like example, Supat in Thailand is the superstar in Asia in this maths team. He's the one organizing this online. Look at that one. So Supat in Bangkok. With this online meeting, and you have here thousands upon thousands of attendees. That was last seminar, and this one presenting Mike this is his team in the Philippines. We have here different kinds of people, like there's an engineer, neuro-ophthalmologist, Eileen and Myra Cloma. We have a businessman, Franco, but also June and Rack, doctors, physician. We have here Toto and Bernardo. Both are doctors in Iloilo, ophthalmologists, okay? And also there's a lot in here. You can see some are not even professional. You can look at them. You'll get to know them more. I need to save my time. So how to get started? It was presented this morning for North America and for Europe. Okay, so this plan is for them. If you are in North America, about the same in other country, but this one is for North America. How you get started is using the 4 steps. You need a license with Amway company, register, and be a good team player with an open mind and willingness to learn. Okay, so your success in this company or in this business depends on your willingness to learn. So get registered, get a license, and when you have the license, in the Philippines it's just 1,000 pesos. In Thailand, about 900 baht. Very minimal. So in the USA, it must be very minimal. I forgot the exact amount. It must be like $100, something like that, or less than that. I wanted to consult with the one inviting you, who is in the USA. Okay, so become an IBO, an independent business owner, an ABO, Amway business owner. And after that, you start enjoying the products, because if you don't start, then you will not earn. So start spending using the spending system, that the more you buy, you get a 30% bonus and a $20 voucher if you are in the US. These are the kinds of products that you will receive, all right? Like starter kit. Okay, so you have the drink, the energy drink that I'm having right now. Okay, their version is a lot better. And we have other products here. And so after that, enjoy with the products and the rebates that you will get. Then learn. Also, number 3 is learn the system. You know, there's a system already. You don't need to reinvent your own system. When you put up your own business, you do everything by yourself. It's a headache from the planning to the registration. You spend a lot of money. In here, you don't do that because there is a system already, registration already in here. So it's set up online already. What you need to do, you just use the system. Okay, since the system has been proven for many decades already because of successful people, they made it into a system that if you do it actually step by step, you will succeed using these tools. BP, business preview, BDS here, business development, you know, we have here. We have some audios and we have some books. I recommend, they recommend, we recommend, this team recommends that you listen to 25 audios from this website here by Network 21 System. So Network 21 System and Amway are in partnership together. The Network 21 System is making easy to make money or to build an organization and have a big business with Amway to become an online and international business and attend meeting on October 3, 2021 and learn more because it's good that you see it by yourself rather than me talking right now. This is not enough. And so after that, well, like what I'm doing, I'm sharing it, sharing the opportunity to other people. Why? Because I make money when I share? No, I don't make money when I share. This is a legit company. You don't make money when you share. It means you help them, give them the opportunity because some of them, they have PhD, but they don't know this opportunity, all right? Some of them may have some problem, this COVID-19, they lost their job, they lost their income, whatever dream that they have for family, for their kids, you know, or maybe they have a lot of problems, or maybe they use it for their missionary work. They don't have this opportunity. This is an opportunity. And so you share. Not everybody wants this because they don't understand, but you just, for the first time, the first part, at this level, you don't know yet, you can just share to very close friends of yours, like IO, inner circle, those who believe you, like your family, very close to you. And find at least 3 of them who would like to listen to you and who wants or who needs this, who need this opportunity, okay? Maybe schoolmates, family, office mates. It's good to start with your family members, then your relatives, and then your closest friends, okay? So you can have maybe 50 of them, you can list their names, but you only need 3 out of 50 or out of 20, 3 out of 10, 3 out of 20, 3 out of 50. The more you write, the more you find, not just only 3. And so these 3 will become like you, will become leaders like you. It's just like one leader here is just like one franchise. It's just like one McDonald's. So you have 2, you will have 2 franchises of McDonald's, or 3. So just like that, it just means like you multiply your business. Okay, you multiply your franchise system. So it's just the same. You need only 3 leaders for the first time. You can expand more, like 6. It's up to you. But 3 will be the starting that will make our business stable according to the presenter. All right. Okay, so this is the ticket that you need to understand. Remember that the preview this morning, this one that I attended, is free every Sunday at 9 a.m. Thailand time or 10 a.m. Philippine time, but this is for USA, so there's a time right there, okay? But this ticket is once a month, all right? This is not free, but this is very cheap. If you attend this in actual meeting, you will pay for the fare going there, flying there, or even your time. But in here we do online, and this is very cheap, very cheap. Great, you know, good for learning because these are the ones like Andrew, Claire McKay, Diamond from South Africa. They are the ones selected for this October. Everyone is excited. They are the best for this month. Imagine that. And so they come from South Africa. And we have here in Thailand also, like Founders Platinum. They are also the best here in Thailand. And how they do it, better learn. Come and learn. So it's about your choice, you know. I cannot make it for you. I cannot make your choice. Okay? So you are the one to do your choice. If your choice is extra income, it's up to you. If your choice is substantial additional income, it's up to you. If you want large income, you will see these people later on, they have large income. If you want very large income or no limited income, you will see also. If you know Peter Match, you will see in there. But it's not about bragging, okay? We're just telling you the possibility of this business that is limitless, depending on what you want or where you want to build this. So the good thing is this business is ongoing. It means even if you stop working when you get sick or you get a COVID-19, you cannot work anymore. Once you fully build this business, the income is ongoing, it's willable, and it's passive. It means that is why these people meet only twice a week. Can you imagine that? Well, some other business, they meet every day, and it's so taxing sometimes, but they meet only twice a week. Even passive, but the income is passive because they have passive income. Well, I'm still building. You might be asking, how about you, Rolly or Pastor Rolly? Are you building? Do you have passive income now? Well, it takes some time. It takes about some 2 years, some 5 years, some 10 years. It depends. And me being so busy, I need more time. So what is good is even at the lowest level, you already have free luxury trips for 2 people. Okay, even at this level, like I showed you, the one from Thailand, this platinum level. Where is it? This 2 people. This is platinum level, Founders Platinum. You already have a free trip. Okay, you don't like luxurious free trip maybe because you are a Christian. It's okay. The good thing is, you know, free trips here is not just 1 day, 3 days, you know, by other companies. Free trips here, 1 week, 2 weeks. That is the one. Can you imagine? It's free luxury trip. You also have everything is paid. You also have pocket money. Well, that is according to them. They're the ones who told me that. Well, so it boils down to what are you looking for? Do you want more freedom of money so you can use more for your family education, for God's work? Or you want travel? I want travel for, you know, missionary work. Family, yeah. My kids, I want hope, yes, to help other those in need. I want more freedom of time besides freedom of money. Rewards, not much. I'll give it to those who need it. So this business can offer any of this. You want savings? You want retirement? You want any of them for your preference? Maybe insurance? Actually, those who succeeded in this business, they don't need to worry. They don't worry about insurance because they have enough. All right. Anyway, we also need insurance, especially if we do not have enough income or emergency fund yet. All right, now let me proceed further. This is from engineer Gerald. He says here, what you have in your hand is an incredible opportunity as long as you have a device, you know, cell phone with an internet connection, okay? A very big dream and a teachable spirit. Those are the basic ones that are needed in this business. If you have a negative attitude, you don't have a dream, you don't have a teachable spirit, no, you are not for this business, okay? Or maybe you are a servant of God, but you're scared to approach people, but you want to do God's work. How can you do God's work if you're scared? So this business is even training me how to be tough and not to be shy in approaching people, because we're going to heaven anyway, and we are working with people. So you now have the power to change the future of your family and create the life you want. Okay? So understand this carefully. These are the attendees this morning. I was one of them. You see, I told you already, the professionals, and I will tell you here, doctor. These are doctors, and here some are not doctors, some are just ordinary people. Anybody can do. That's the idea in here. There is someone, Nikki, presented about the benefits of pure breakfast, like 5 benefits of eating breakfast. I don't eat breakfast because in my family, we have brunch at around 12 o'clock. I only have this every morning. I want to lose weight and I want to control my insulin, my metabolism. We only have brunch and lunch, brunch, dinner. I mean brunch, breakfast, and lunch. And lunch, it's dinner and lunch. So that's about, my next meal will be about 5:30 p.m. It's enough to give me energy for the whole morning. But if you want breakfast like this one, a lot better. Why? Because Q breakfast gives you energy to get through the day. So you combine this one with your Q breakfast, you have a lot of energy. It won't leave you feeling sluggish. Sometimes you drink coffee and after drinking, you crash. Not with this. I have a video on that. I experimented and it's very, very powerful because of the B vitamin, B12 vitamin, like 1,000% here in Thailand, 4,900% in the USA. And you will be nicer to your family and coworkers. Yeah, of course, when you have breakfast, you have good attitude. And less risk of reaching for sugary snacks. Yeah, this is no sugar, sugar-free. Okay, so it's the same with the Q breakfast that was introduced by Nikki this morning. And for example, in here, the Q breakfast has a combination of these several other products like Neutralite whole plant protein. This is a great source of 9 amino acids coming from soy, wheat, and yellow peas. All right, the taste is natural. 10 grams of it has like protein and 25 milligrams of any beverage. It's cholesterol free, no cholesterol. All right, and lactose free. Those who are allergic to lactose or milk, and 100% plant-based. Those who want vegetarian food, this is the best one. And the Neutralite Double X contains 12 vitamins and 10 minerals and 22 plant concentrates. Actually 22, yes, amino acids also, from every color of the phytonutrient spectrum. This is the best, I should say, food supplement. All right, if you see receive the market today, 900 scientists, remember? And here, Neutralite Body Key Meal Replacement. This is the one for morning. Number 1 meal replacement shake globally based on Euromonitor international data. And is scientifically formulated to satisfy your hunger without artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. And it contains 20 grams of proteins. Imagine 20 vitamins and minerals, plus fiber, gluten-free and soy-free, all right? Plus, you have here Neutralite Balance Health Omega, okay? Essential fatty acid, helps reduce inflammation. Inflammation is the one causing diseases like cancer, okay? And other diseases, like it's good for the brain health, heart health, maintain healthy cholesterol levels, and 180 milligrams of EPA and 120 milligrams of DHA and 20 milligrams of alpha tocopherol, free radical neutralizers. Okay, so it means it's against cancer and good for your health and good. Yeah, there's a lot more in here. You see, I give you only little information because I cannot exactly say what they did in the meeting. Well, look, it's best breakfast product, Q breakfast. Okay, there are 4 of them. Invest on your health, because if you don't invest on your health and you don't make food as your medicine, later on you will make medicine as your food if you get sick. All right, take note. So this is very important. And so why Q breakfast is quick and it is quality, it will qualify because it's quick to prepare. Nikki prepared in less than 2 minutes. Can you imagine? Less than 2 minutes. So if you're in a hurry in the morning and you don't need to cook breakfast, everything is in there. All the vitamins, nutrients that you need, for the whole day are already in that quick breakfast. And it is of quality. First, focus on plant-based nutrition. Is the oldest multi-minerals and multivitamins in North America. Imagine, more than 80 years already. Long time ago. Largest $5.5 billion average annual sales. So one of the best, best-selling. products, leader in phytonutrient research and in agronomics. Imagine, I told you already, 900 plus scientists. Only global brand to have their own certified organic brands. Other companies, they don't have that one, but Amway has this. It's the widest portfolio of plant-based supplements. And why Q Breakfast is also here, Q qualified, because if you show this to your friends and you show enough people to understand this, all right, and you build organization and you help more people and you duplicate yourself like these people, then you can qualify for a level that you need for your level for financial freedom and time freedom. So it will qualify you for that one. So all is from Neutralite in this. This Q Breakfast is from Neutralite. Well, you can research Neutralite is I told you already, is more than it's 80 years already. So the Q Breakfast are these four, all right? Yeah, I had this, but for now, okay, since I want to lose more weight, you can lose more weight also with them, okay? Because sugar free, they are sugar free, like this one is sugar free, okay? So, yeah, we have these leaders. So let's listen to some of them. This is Nikki preparing it, less than 2 minutes, okay? All plant protein. And she just, shook it, shake, and less than 2 minutes, she took it, and it's done. Taken with these other products, okay? So that is the best breakfast that you can, because it's quick and it's quality and, easy to prepare. It will qualify you to become successful. All right, so this is Dr. Eileen talking about inviting some people. Josephine from Hong Kong. She is an introvert, okay, a wife of a media man. She's a counselor, but even an introvert like her has become successful. Also another Christine, all right. She seems like Chinese, but in the Philippines. She is also here, a part of the successful ones. And this is one from India, okay. And here is my sponsor, Mr. Vara in Thailand. She speaks, good English. It's enough for us to understand. And she used to be a managing director, like a CEO of 3 IT companies before, more than 15 years ago. And she learned the business in the Philippines. She went there. Can you imagine that? Now we are so lucky. He has, I should say, not she. He has succeeded in this business already at the freedom level. And so I am very fortunate, and you are lucky also, that we are directly connected to him. He's the right person in my team to talk with, to know more the details about this business. Okay, Mr. Vara is my partner, okay? I knew him 10 years, 12 years ago, but I was stubborn. I didn't like to listen. Until recently, I discovered that, this business is following the principles of stewardship in spending, that the money comes back to your pocket when you use it in the Amway. So this company is not mammonic, because the founders are Christians, and they do it with biblical values. Although like Mr. Vara and other people here like Supate are not Christians, but they follow the Christian principles of love, of hope, of the values of Network 21 and Amway. They follow those values. So in other words, they are Christians by heart, although not by name. And so their mind, you don't see in these people, you don't see they're bragging about money. No, you don't see them posting on Facebook like, I get the money. No, because they are not into it. Well, some of them say, I love money. Well, do not follow them, because some of them are new. But in here, you will be told, you'll be trained how to value the more valuable things in life other than money. And that is time. Okay, so in here, engineer Gerald from the Philippines, also an engineer, but doing this business for more than 20, how long? Almost 20 years already for Gerald, since 2006, yeah? Yeah, almost, about 15, 16 years. And this is Revti from India, also successful. This one from Vietnam is interesting because Helen from Vietnam used to be a worker of UN, United Nations. She was also in charge of stock market. But then she found out that she cannot retire easily being an employee. And so she came to Bangkok, and I think she said in 2007. And she did her best. And she just, imagine 18 months, she did her best. And she succeeded and became financially free and with time freedom in just 18 months. Well, I cannot follow her. It depends on, do not compare yourself with other people in exactly the same way they do, because we have different levels. Like I have another challenges. This one, the presenter this morning, is also a shy person from Korea. Daewon Chun. Look at that. If they can do like that, they're very shy. You surely can, especially if you have more guts for your dreams. So he talked about his business journey, destiny with Network 21 system. Look at that. This is what his dream is all about. Like he wanted financial freedom, time freedom. He wants to retire from old business because he's a very, very, very busy businessman. And he wants to travel with his family. And indeed, they travel together. Self-development, yes, you will develop yourself in here to become a better version of you. You will make many friends, and you'll have healthy and a wealthy life, okay? And self-fulfillment, and you can help more people in this business, especially if you want them to succeed. So this is the book authored by the founder of the Network 21, Jim Dornan. It's simple, not obvious, which gives you a deliberate action and develop your habits to be successful as you do it every day. Successful people, like they have a daily habit. And so in here, he talks about some of his team before they quit the business because they didn't know enough. They didn't check the Network 21. So once you don't know much, you will quit. But do not quit. Keep on learning until you will understand. Just like him. He's a shy person. He's a quiet person. You look at that. But he succeeded. I believe you can. So he attended in Go Diamond, the meeting in Bali. And this one is also a legend. This is Peter Cox in Australia. At that level, very high. Imagine that, almost like the 20th level. There are 23 levels in this business. And imagine that. 23 ways to make money. Okay. And he met these other diamonds from different countries. Ali Ganadan from the Philippines. And we have this from Thailand. And yes, we have from Italy. We have Supat, triple diamond from Thailand. Triple. One diamond is already a lot. This is more than double. This triple diamond. And so in here, he said, I got to know where I can go. I know how I can get there because of the Network 21 system already in place. And so, friends, he said, may you see sunshine where others see only shadows. Do you see shadows or sunshine? And they see opportunities. Do you see also? Instead of obstacles. I see opportunity. It depends on your perspective. If your experience lately has been so negative and maybe your end right there, your situation is not conducive to understand this from a better perspective, I don't blame you for that. I'm not shy. I'll just keep on contacting you until you understand, until you say, no, Rolly, because later on you will thank me and my team for extending this to you, because this is a help to you, not for my benefit, but for your benefit. Extending it to those who don't have an opportunity. So according to this guy, that his recent keywords, a dream without a deadline and urgency is just a daydream. Yes, according to Supat, our leader here in Asia. Okay, so I don't want you to miss this function. The next function is on October 3. In Thailand, it's 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Buy your ticket as soon as possible. This is the only one which is paid this month, but invest in your mind. This is not in Thailand. This is only like 300 baht. All right, 300 baht for the early bird I bought for about $10. All right, okay. But if it is not early bird, maybe you're paying about 15. So cheap. Okay, so the schedule every Sunday in here is 9 a.m. Thailand time or 10 a.m. Philippine time. But this one now is for USA. So this is your chance to buy the ticket, contact the person, or you contact me if the one inviting you. I will give you the link. All right. So that's really wonderful. Okay. I hope you understand what I mean by that. That you make use, occupy your time till Jesus comes. It means you invest your time, invest your money, invest your talent to be used for God's work. And using God's work is also financial, that 100% of your income, that is to be used for God's work personally, God's work for your family, that is through savings and spending system, those two. And God's work for the church, that is at least 10% plus offering. And this is the one. Well, I know that you invest for eternity. Well, some invest for temporal work, temporal things. But if your investment is only for this earth, according to Pastor John Hagee, then you must be the world's worst investor. Okay, don't hate me for that. I want you to open that you need to have two investments. Investment temporal in here, being a tourist in this world, while finishing God's work, because we need resources also. And that is for God's work, and invest it for eternity. Well, God bless you. Contact me here for more information. That is every morning. This afternoon, I want you to know that we have every afternoon the 20% of your income. That is about savings or investing. And you will learn how to save and to invest and to prepare for the pandemic, especially this time of pandemic. Contact me, okay? Contact me for at least 10% of your income. That is eternal investment. Contact me. Or my wife is the one in charge of the 20% for savings, for investment, for healthcare, for insurance, for mutual fund, for any others. There are 49 benefits in there. But contact me. I am the one in charge of the 70% of your income for your spending. And well, see you. See you. I have a lot of schedules, so let's meet at the center so I can help you. God bless you there.